Phil, Brady, how you doing, brother?
Good. Lanny, and you?
Good, really good. Phil, you're going to give us some insights about your time here on the course at Elite Fitness and Performance Academy. Cool. Okay, mate. So before we get into that, give us a wee bit of background into what you do and what prompted you into coming onto the course.
Sure. So leadership coaching, typically involved with working with seniors in different industries, and started paying attention to movement and how people were stuck, and that there was a physical component. So I wanted to build my understanding of what was holding people back from actually performing, and so I wanted to try and build some understanding into literally ground up what they could be doing differently, and that brought me to, I asked a couple of people who would be the best to learn from, and they said there was this guy here, and so far, a couple of weeks in, I've benefited from it physically. I've never moved better, I've never felt better physically, and I've just learned an unbelievable amount, even just meeting the people here as well. It's just been awesome. That's probably taken me up to today.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Was there anything like you were sort of apprehensive about before coming to the Elite? Was there anything you were skeptical of? Maybe just, is this for me, is it not? Was there anything going on like that in your mind?
I think, good question. One of the things is that you may get to the end and not think that you've learned the right stuff.
Gotcha.
So you may put in the work, you may do the time, and it may not benefit you. But actually, so far from what we've learned already, I reckon you would be head and shoulders above anybody on the street, just with literally the ground up from your feet, and the understanding at a joint level right the way out. I just think the education, not just the kind of experience that we've had, has just been phenomenal. So I would say that was one of the things that, like that, if you're going to put in the time, you're obviously going to invest, not just spend money. I think that's made a big difference as well. So that was one of the things. And then I think it's just like, who am I to even consider myself worthy of doing this kind of work as well?
Right, got it.
And I think that the confidence you build up in yourself over time as well will also stand to you, and you will be given the tools, the techniques, the kind of character traits that are going to stand to you again on the street, that will again make you stand there head and shoulders above people. So
amazing, dude. Amazing. Was there a point where you realised this actually is all it's cracked up to be? Because I know you said a few people had said to come here. Was there a point where you went, holy shit, like this is the real deal?
When my back started feeling better. I think that's
Lenny doesn't tell lies.
I think that's a good one. I think when you start seeing benefits and you start making connections with other things, that it just unlocks something in you, and you pay attention to it a little bit differently. So I think that's definitely when some of the kind of things started falling into place. It's just different. It just slots into place. You kind of see the map, you see it clearly. It's been pieced kind of together over time, and you know that you have something powerful in your hands to kind of take out again onto the street, that you can pick up and use.
Love it, dude. And what has been the one biggest takeaway you've gotten in terms of the specific results? What's the biggest takeaway for you?
Just move more. If you're not moving well, or you're sore, there's pain, it's probably that you're not moving enough. So again, like people that have desk jobs, I don't move enough, and now I move well a couple of times a day, and I've built that into my routine. And if nothing else, I know that I'll do that forever. That's a massive takeaway, and that it's not necessarily gonna hold you back, it's just that you're not moving enough. So don't say stuck. Move a little bit more. And again, it's back to kind of thinking about courses. You can feel stuck about these kind of things, but actually you need to move towards these things rather than away from, or just stay where you are.
Love it, dude. Absolutely. One last question. Who would you recommend do this course?
From the amount of people that are here and the variance within them, I think if you are interested in learning more about how your body moves, how to help other people move better too, and I think if you're curious about helping people, there's a need at the moment for people to feel better and feel different and move better and move different. I think if you're interested in those kind of things, I think this is perfect, and it will give you the foundation that you need to again stand out on the street.
Love it, dude. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.